All right, so hi everyone. Today I'll be sharing my contemporary business leader analysis. For this project, I chose to interview my boss. Her name is Yvonne Trujillo, who I've had the privilege of working with for about 7 years. In this presentation, I will highlight her leadership journey, her greatest achievement, how she faced a significant challenge, and how her leadership reflects both servant leadership and an entrepreneurial mindset. All right. So Yvonne serves as executive director of UNM Rehab Services. She has been in this role for about 8 years and oversees a broad scope of departments, including physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, audiology, cardiac, and pulmonary rehab. In total, she leads a team of more than 200 staff members. Um, each of these themes requires specialized knowledge, but they also need to work together to provide seamless care for patients. Her position involves balancing clinical excellence with operational efficiency. Managing diverse teams in healthcare means addressing the needs of both patients and employees while ensuring compliance with regulatory and ethical standards. Her long tenure in the role shows her ability to adapt and maintain effective leadership and over time. When asked about her greatest accomplishment, Yvonne shared that it was building a strong collaborative leadership team. She defined success not by expanding services or boosting profits, but by creating a group of leaders who respected one another, worked cohesively, and ultimately improved cares for the community. She emphasized that effective leadership is rooted in collaboration by bringing the right people together. She enabled her team to solve challenges collectively. Also, Yvonne demonstrated a high level of servant leadership qualities, including active listening, empathy, stewardship, and commitment to developing others. For instance, she empowered her staff by trusting them with hiring decisions and allowing them to shape the leadership team. Her servant leadership score of 45 out of 50 highlights her deep reliance on collaboration, trust, and services, and the foundation of her leadership success. Yvonne's leadership showed key aspect of servant leadership, trust, collaboration, and empowerment. She respected her team's decisions, delegated authority, and created an environment where people could grow. A great example of this was when she empowered her staff to take a part in hiring leadership roles. So for these slides, it will highlight of Yvonne's biggest leadership challenges, dealing with employees who showed disrespect toward peers and leaders. Her approach focused on fairness and accountability. She used coaching to encourage improvement, enforce policies consistently, and maintain professionalism throughout the process. As a result, some employees improved while others either chose to leave or were removed. Yvonne emphasized that respect, fairness, and consistently are key to maintaining the healthy workplace culture. So for this slide, I'll talk about how Yvonne demonstrated servant leadership even during conflict. Yvonne practiced servant leadership by focusing on fairness and empathy. She tried to understand why employees acted out and used coaching to help them improve. This approach showed her compassion and commitment to helping others grow, um, even when difficult decisions had to be made. Through both the interview and my own experience working with Iman, I've learned that strong leadership is built on trust, fairness, and open communication. She balances servant leadership with an entrepreneurial mindset, adapting to challenges while staying focused on the organization's mission. One thing that stood out to me was her advice to be confident and trust the leadership process, showing that she values developing others as much as leading them. Oh. In addressing challenges, she relied on three main power bases. Number one is legitimate power, two, referent power, and expert power. Her legitimate power came from her position and authority to enforce policies. Her referent power was built on the trust and respect she had developed with her team. Finally, for her expert power came from her years of experience in healthcare leadership. Using these three together, her resolved conflict fairly. Legitimately, power ensured rules were followed. Referent power gave her credibility, and expert power reinforced her authority as someone who knew the complexity of the job. According to French and Raven's model of power of 1959, using multiple power bases strengthens a leader influence in ethical ways. Um, Yvonne connects her department mission to the organization's overall goals of providing quality healthcare to the community. She believes rehabilitation services play a vital role in helping patients recover, regain independence, and improve their quality of life. This shared purpose gives meaning to her team's work and keeps them motivated even when challenges arise. Um, so Yvonne emphasized two key leadership traits, perseverance and communication, as central to achieving her department mission. Perseverance reflects her entrepreneurial mindset and determination to stay focused through challenges, while communication ensures her team remains aligned and collaborative. These qualities reflects that resilience and adaptability that it all of 2021 describe as essential traits of effective entrepreneurial leaders. All right, so Yvonne, Executive Director of Rehab Services, and Mary Ibarra, CEO of General Motors, are both vision-driven leaders who inspired and empower their teams. Yvonne focuses on the collaboration and patient-centered care, while Mary emphasizes innovation and large-scale transformation. Both demonstrate trust, empowerment, and resilience in their leadership. Yvonne's collaborative approach can sometimes slow decision making, while Mary's fast-paced driven for innovation can challenge team adaptability. These contrasts show that strong leadership requires balancing inclusiveness with efficiency and innovation with stability. Yvonne's key lessons include the importance of building trust, communicating clearly, and leading with confidence, all essential for maintaining alignment and overcoming challenges. In conclusion, Yvonne's leadership demonstrates how servant and entrepreneurial qualities can work together to create supportive and effective team environment. Her approach highlights the importance of trust, communication, and collaboration in driving long-term success. While her focus on teamwork can sometimes make decision making slower, its strength includes and shared accountability with her team. I chose to interview Yvonne because of her extensive experience in healthcare and her reputation for building strong collaborative teams. Through this process, I learned that leadership is not just about strategy or operations, it's about relationships. The most effective leaders balance authority with empathy and understand that trust is the foundation of success. Overall, this experience reinforced that great leadership connect people, purpose, and performance to achieve meaningful outcomes. Thank you, everyone.